Okay, the Bluetooth is another thing. It's a personal area. It is called as PAN, personal area network. Bluetooth coming under not LAN. It is coming under PAN, personal area network. It is similar to wireless connection, but you have some approximately 10 meters of exchange devices and 10 meters can exchange data between them. But cellular technology allows users across kilometers to exchange data. Okay, so this PDAs also offer high capacity storage. They have ROM, RAM, flash, and micro hard disk where you can. These the presence of large memories will make your device act very fast. Okay, so they are going to act very fast. And the cellular mobile phones, just like PDA, the advanced feature of PDAs are exclusively meant for doing computing. Okay, but cellular mobile phones are exclusively meant for calling. So establishing communication between two devices. So you have GSM, you have CDMA, all these technologies. So many companies are producing all these cellular phones. Cellular phones are going to be very smaller in size compared to your PDAs because PDA is meant for computing and it is relatively larger in size, but these cellular phones become smaller and smaller because the memory size is smaller, it gets cheaper. Okay, so additional functionalities offered by PDAs include multimedia, color screen, okay, color screen audio, you have voice recorder, you have MP3 player, you have voice and data, GSM, GPS, GPRS. The GSM is for voice communication and GPRS is for data. Initially, GPRS was used. Now you have Wi-Fi, WLAN connectivity, which will be very much speed also, very much faster also. Then you have GPS tracker, optical character recognition, OCR, zoom lens, digital cameras. Okay, so different their functionalities are available with different PDAs. PDAs and GPRS will be combined to a single device so that you can clearly see the map and get the route and other things. So you have the different types of interface cards are available. One is Springboard, then you have compact flash, then you have smart media, then you have memory stick. All these are names of devices developed by either a single company or a combination of companies. Okay, multimedia card, secure digital, PC card refers to as PCM Okay, so all these are different PDAs and they have their own specifications and usages. Okay, and data entry typing can be slow in a PDA because the keyboard size is limited in a PDA screen. The more sensible idea is you write something and you recognize that that is going to be the technology used in PD rather than typing what you want to uh, express it. Because typing becomes difficult in a PDA because it occupies majority of the screen and you cannot see what is being typed, right? So that can be avoided by using a handwriting recognition software where you can write using a stylus pen and you can recognize what alphabet is and the corresponding text will be shown to you in the screen. So it uses a graphical recognition system where unique for each letter there is a unique pattern. It converts that pattern what you write into a shape. Okay, certain special characters and all you have to be trained that unit so that when you write it more number of times, the unit will be able to understand what you're writing the screen. So uh, several devices have been manufactured by several companies which are incorporating these features inside your PDA. And Apple, we had this Newton. That is the first PDA developed by Apple. So Newton was a costly mistake because Newton was will be remembered for over hype and it was attempted to solve the problem of handwriting recognition, but it could not successfully implement that in an effective way. Okay, there were a lot of flaws which led to its failure. Okay, and other things, these most PDAs will have touch screen so that ease of use, it provides the user with necessary comfortness in using the various applications what you have inside the device. Okay, and battery energy power, that seems to be the problem which devices are facing today, because when you put lot of applications, the device is going to consume a lot of power and it is going to drain your battery quickly. So I need a device which can charge quickly and which can charge my battery quickly and which can discharge my battery very, very slowly. So either you can have a chemical battery, or the batteries are made up of other physical, or you can have combination. Okay. So common batteries used are nickel cadmium battery, nickel metal hydride battery, and lithium ion battery and lithium polymer battery. Each technology is having lithium is going to be the common thing among everything. So lithium is going to be a, game changer in all these PDAs. Okay. So next one, you have tablet PCs and handheld PCs. So the different specifications are given here. PDAs for telematics. So for automotive telematics users. So for graphics, video, and games, also they have used automotive vendors are using it for dashboards. The Delphi have introduced this mobile connectivity center, which is going to use a Palm computer to communicate with an unused frequency on a radio car. Okay, on a car radio. So it is going to use a wireless connectivity with the car, and it is going to get the information through that wireless link. Okay. So many companies are both Palm and Microsoft planning to penetrate the automatic dashboard market. So in a car dashboard, you will be having these Palm devices which will capture all data and store it. So you can retrieve the data from the Palm tops, which is present inside your dashboard. So internet and PDA is going to be the future automobiles, which is going to be the future of automobiles. And PDAs will communicate wirelessly and transfer diagnostics to a service shop. And the PDA can act as a window to the car's navigation system by integrating the GPS capabilities. Okay, and several accelerators are available for PDAs. Accelerators which can contribute to the growth of your PDAs. Enterprise adoption, high number of vendors have entered, so which will be a huge competition. Sleek design, slimmer views, form factor are all the recent things. Simplicity and mass weight. Okay, how many free applications you are going to load and give it to me? Adoption of Windows into your PC, and enhanced functionality of your cameras, MP3 plays, and Bluetooth, and the required software. The other things are uh, the main market inhibitors, other devices which are providing some other value of PDAs and slow adoption of Windows. And form factors, the PDA, palm size PDAs have a vertically oriented screen. So they have a stylus with the keyboard also is there, but the keyboard will be having a limited functionality, because for palm size PC, you cannot project a full keyboard. Okay. For handheld PDAs, you will have a virtual keyboard as well as the stylus, where you can use it anyways. Either if you are going to use stylus, you will be having handwriting recognition software for that. If you are going to use keyboard, means it is going to be a virtual keyboard. And all these PDAs are going to have the basic applications like email, web browsing, word processing, spreadsheet, presentation. They are considered to be ultra portable computers. Smartphones, they are your digital cellular phones with PDA features. So the main thing in smartphones is going to be making calls, but we are also, it can not only be used for making calls and receiving calls. So we are also incorporating some PDA features into your smartphones also. They also provide access to email, internet as an emergency case. Even though you cannot completely rely on your smartphones for everything, the emergency checking your mails, which can be done immediately on your smartphones. Handheld instruments, specifically PDAs applications are called as handheld instruments, like data acquisition, logic analysis, test measurement, and they have PC-like capabilities, a very good memory and computing facilities, and wireless messaging handheld devices. So these are email machines which provide people to access their email while on the road. They're still emerging and very popular in the business community. So wireless messaging devices are very, very light. The only thing is to access mail. That's all. Okay, use the internet and access mail. So many companies are working on Motorola. It is manufactured by RIM. It is called as research in motion. Okay, all your previously these RIM phones were very, very popular. Okay, you could get these RIM phones, and essentially they provide all the business communication medium. Okay, business communication medium. The bandwidth constraints are also there, so you need to see how much applications you can load into your RIM-based phone. Okay, and other things you have to see. BlackBerry is one of the phone which is based on RIM. Okay, it is research in motion group formed by Motorola, Sharp, and Franklin. The BlackBerry phones have essentially been manufactured by RIM. Okay, and they offer full keypad, offer PIM functionality, and have manufacturers who are creating applications for